Yes, yes. I was just looking at this little dictionary. Right. There's what's known as the fetish. Object thought to have magic power. Object of irrational devotion. A fetish. Yeah. The irrational devotion to an object. Yes. Now, I was able to get $1. Right. I'm ready to go and thought I'd go to lunch today. Yes. But I thought I'd look at this chapter 3 of First Peter. Yeah. Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives. Yes. While they behold your chaste conversation coupled with fear, whose adorning let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting the hair and of wearing of gold, or putting on of apparel, but let it be the hidden man of the heart, and that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of God of great price. Now, this thought of women and men, and some husbands don't believe the Bible, and they thought, no, I'm going to be a meek and quiet spirit, and their husbands happen to have a little fetish problem that they don't ever talk about. Now, when you consider the various fetishes, the sexual fetishes that can cause sex addiction, yes. Let's say you got arrested, and you were approached in the actual public library about somebody wanting to talk to you about a case. Yes. It was of great surprise to me that the case that they did not want to talk to me about was the child abduction. Yes. The child kidnapping. Right. The forgery and the fraud and the violating of my civil rights. You can appreciate that when I found out while being handcuffed outside the Port Angeles Public Library that the case they wanted to talk about was theft 2, a Class C felony, where allegedly I had stolen something of value greater than $750. Now, I thought for sure that the officers that were approaching me wanted to see a copy of the protection order. Yes. Where the petitioner didn't sign it. Right. I was not given any notice or opportunity to be heard. Where there was no actual notice to myself before issuing it for 10 years. Yes. Yes. And then there's the forgery of the ex officio Superior Court clerk, and quite possibly the forgery of the county commissioner. Yeah. Now, I do know that the law requires for the petitioner to appear in court, and after all those videos, I can actually prove my identity pretty much every day of the week. Yeah, multiple times a day. See, if you did time-lapse photography of every video that I had put on the YouTube of the various YouTube channels that I have, yes, you could actually see the facial hair growth in my face. Yes, you could. Now, over the last, let's say 14 days since I last shaved and I had a clean-shaven face. Yes. If you took each video that I made for the last 14 days that I emailed to law enforcement, you could see multiple times a day the actual facial hair growth. Yes, you could. I could actually tell you to the nanometer, yes, the length of my facial hair every day of the week. Now, to say that I'm a full bearded man, yes, that on February 9th had committed the crime of theft, yes. I'm the one individual in this nation that has documented approximately 25 times a day his actual facial hair growth. Now, I know there's an officer saying, well, I think we should go back and arrest him. But I didn't look anything like that individual. No. In fact, if I went through the YouTube channels and the actual videos that were made from, well, February 1st, yes, until yesterday, February 23rd, yes, and I looked at the actual image of myself on every one of those videos, and I think I made videos every day of the week, yes. multiple times a day. Yes, that I had actually emailed to law enforcement. I am absolutely sure that you could prove that I am not the individual in that picture. Oh. Now let's use some time-lapse photography. Yeah. Go through the actual YouTube videos that I have posted on YouTube for the last 3 years. Yes, approximately 35,000 of them. and, and then look at the differences of my actual face in each of those videos and see if you can find the hair growth on my hair right now. Poopy! Now, for every woman that's been trying to win over her husband, and her husband has a little fetish, yes, could be toes. Have you been sucking on somebody's toes? Now. Could be balloons. Now. Could be clowns. Oh, did you think I was a clown while making these videos? Yes, when I was documenting certain crimes involving the violating